Hi friends, welcome back to Playworld, bringing you some more Heroes of the Storm. I am back. 3 days without videos was too much, so we're going to celebrate by playing Chen, also known as my least favorite hero. Welcome to the Garden of Terror. Enemy team Abathur, Tyrande, Nova, Leoric, and Murky. Friendly team Tassar, Lily, Abathur, Thrall, and of course Chen. And Tassar, should be noted, was playing random. He was auto-select fella, and he did manage to get there. Okay, so our ability. Skew is called Flying Kick. Allows us to fly through the air, doing a little bit of damage to the enemy team, although it does seem to miss a lot. Hope they fix that bug relatively soon. Our W ability is called Keg Smash. We smash a keg on top of somebody, dousing them in brew and slowing them down for a little bit. And then we can use our E ability, Breath of Fire, as a cone attack that does fire damage. If they're already doused in a brew, they get caught, they catch on fire and take a little bit additional damage over time. We don't have a mana bar, so you can see there we have brew, which means we have to drink every couple of seconds to get it back. That's our D ability. Drinking from your keg, you get brew and temporary shields for seconds, up to a maximum of some, and then it lasts for 2 seconds after we stop drinking. With all that in mind, we try to build Chen a little bit tanky, and one of the reasons I don't like him is because his gameplay is very counterintuitive to what I like to do. A lot of playing Chen is doing absolutely nothing. So we're going to be picking up Regeneration Master at level 1, and the idea here is to grab some of these really all-important regeneration orbs. We're going to try to farm for those, grab those guys, then as you can see they're already almost out of brew. We're going to wait till we come back here, do our combo, hit people a couple times, and then drink again. And that is the entire basis of Chen gameplay. One of the cool things about this is you can tank some of the arrows from the enemy wave so that your minions don't get hit. And they last a little bit longer, which allows you to push a little bit. It's really not that impressive. But alas, this is Chen. It looks like the only thing we're going to have to worry about here for the time being is going to be Abathur. So for now, I'm going to be able to farm these regen orbs pretty easily. As you can see there, we do have a little bit of a push going on, which is not bad. Abathur is going to grab that minion, but we're going to go ahead and drink here in his face, completely ignore him. And we do push the lane. We do know that Nova's all the way up top. Not really worried about this, so let's go ahead and just push a little bit, do a little bit of damage. But again, not really going to be that much, as the enemy Abathur is coming back down here. We do lose that shield because we get hit kind of hard, and we can begin drinking right here. Wait till we're top off on brew, and then just do a little combo. We definitely want this regen orb before we go anywhere, so let's make sure we get it. We did steal it, and now we're going to go ahead and ignore no. Actually, we're just going to jump on her. Well, how dare she? How dare she? All right, let's go ahead and drink up. You can get topped off. It looks like Luca Min has left the game. Who is that? That is our friendly Abby. Not a big deal, though. Let's go ahead and grab some of these here seeds. Chen doesn't have that much damage, which is one of the reasons I don't like just coming in here alone. But I don't see the friendly team really making much of a move on the top lane, so I'm just going to grab these and then head bottom to try to help Lily and Thrall, who are a little bit on their own down there, and it looks like the enemy team already grabbed the far seats with Murky. So we'll make our way down there, try to grab some seats, let them know that we're coming. They do pick up the kill on Murky. Not necessarily the best thing. So you can see that we're kind of losing the lane because we're out of it, so we need to be a little bit quick about this. It looks like Abathur did return to base. Now I'm going to go ahead and engage here, drinking a little bit. Make sure we get topped off and doing our combo. Stepping out of that stun, kicking for the win, avoiding the enemy Leoric. Is going to try to come in really deeply here. But now we're going to have to back out. It looks like Leoric does fly away. Need to pick for danger. The friendly team is not really coming in here to do much else. It looks like Tyrande and Leoric, they're in a good position. About to jump in here through the back as Leoric seems to have engaged on Lily. Let's go ahead and body block there if we can. We do need to drink a little bit, but we're really, really overexposed. That stun would have killed us anyway, and we do go down as we don't have enough sustain from the drinking. At level 4, we should have picked the talent, which is going to be Amplified Healing. The reason why we picked this is twofold. One, we have our favorite niece in Lily, which is going to be healing us. And two, it also applies to regen effect. So if we are kind of decent about grabbing those regeneration orbs, which you should be doing, we're going to have a little bit more health regen once we get the shields. Because remember, if your shields are getting hit, you don't lose health regen, because it doesn't count as your actual health. So let's go ahead and grab that one and then try to go top and fight for some seeds, man. We definitely need some. It looks like the friendly team is staying in the back. I'd rather grab this one up top, actually. We're going to get stunned there. I don't think yeah. I didn't know how to get out of there. And we're going to get stunned twice here. That's actually devastating. But I'm just going to drink to make sure we don't take damage by putting up the shield. Again, this is not the most optimal thing between Tassar and myself. We actually don't have that much damage in this team setup. So I'm actually going to do my combo. Drink here a little bit. It looks like Tassar did get hit. Let's make sure we gather these because really we're not contributing that much damage anyways. So it's not a big deal. Going in here, making sure Murky can't really straight up steal them, doing the fire damage. We do get stunned there from Tyrande, take a little bit of damage, and then we're going to avoid that pufferfish, although we need to try to come in here and peel for our friendly Thrall, who's really out of position. Let's go ahead and jump really deeply in here on a little Murky. Do damage, drink up to make sure we top ourselves off. And then we're going to jump. Fly bicycle kick. Can we get him? No, we cannot. We're going to try to basically come back here and zone Nova out. It looks like the Leoric managed to make it outside. We do have 78 seeds, though. Not the end of the world. Lily in a little bit of trouble here. I don't like the way she came. Let's keep an eye out for the enemy Nova. It looks like she is going to be able to get away, no problem. We're very tanky, so I'm actually not too worried about Nova sniping me here. Normally, when you're half health, you try to avoid being outside with the enemy Nova. But you can see there, we're fine. Lily going really aggressive. That's something I question a little bit, but we seem to be okay. The enemy team not really grabbing that Terra yet. We do know that the enemy Nova's up here, so we can actually catch it with a Breath of Fire if she comes out. But it looks like she goes back to the fort range. Let's go ahead and drink up a little bit. Oh, can we get her? Oh, it looks like we're going to be able to basically just put a little bit of fire there, but not grab the enemy Nova. Let's go ahead and grab that Regen Orb and then casually walk away like it's not even our problem. And we are slightly behind in experience, which is not a big deal, but we're going to be able to head up the healing wall and then head to the bottom lane to defend that Garden Terror as it does push the bottom forward. It looks like Lily is doing the smart thing and going after the seed. She does get polymorph though, and we eat an Abathur Mine to the face, which is regrettable, but we're going to go in here and be able to slow down that Terror. And as you can see, we're already out of brew, which means we gotta drink again. And then try to catch up to that thing on the middle lane as it's gonna be cycling. Yes, you should be with the Garden Terror and dropping more seeds in the back. So I'm gonna make sure I go this way to engage it on this side, do my combo on the seed, force him to put the polymorph behind me, which is gonna allow me to just DPS this down, and we manage to defend the fort before he gets too many things dead there. Level 7, let's go ahead and pick up Viewmaster's Balance. Basically, oh, this is actually kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and jump a Leoric there if we can. Can we get him? It looks like we can. We're going to be able to slow him down, douse him in fire, drink here. I'm going to wait for my friendly team to do something. It looks like they're not coming, though, so we're going to be able to kick here on the Terror and make our way back. As Noah's trying to do a little bit of damage on us, and we're really unable to push them back. So, once we're below 50% brew, we'll get a little bit of movement speed. Once we're above, we'll get health regen. So it's actually really, really good because if you're above your brew, it's likely that you're just sitting there drinking, which means you're going to be able to heal up a little bit. And if you're below, of course, you might have just done your combo on somebody. You might jump there on Leoric, which means you want to catch up to him and you can slow him down a little bit. Drink as much as you can. He is healing a little bit, but we should be able to do quite a little bit of damage here. I'm actually going to try to switch to Noah, but we really have no chance here as the enemy Tyrant is about to stun me there. Can we avoid the stun? It looks like we should be able to get out of here. No problem. Once we kind of juke, but we're heading no love. Tassadar could throw us a shield if he could. As you can see there, that movement speed definitely kicked in there at the last second. Let's make sure we drink and keep ourselves near here in case we need to peel for Thrall or Lily. But we're definitely going to lose that tower. We're a little behind. Not much we can do here other than just sort of interrupt. Let's go ahead and throw out a little bit of fire. Moving back as Noah does get a little bit of a snipe and we get hit by that Leoric nonsense. I'm going to slow him down here, do the fire breath, kick him, and here he goes, almost killing him. Can Lily get the kill on him? Yes, you can, just by love tapping him a little bit. And now we're level 8 to their level 9, but we killed the Leoric, so that's a big deal. I'm going to try to return to the middle lane, to the top lane. I'm actually just going to jump on Tyrande really deeply here, do the fire breath, get a lot of damage down, but really, again, it can't get any follow through from the friendly team as Thrall is very low on damage. And really, you can't do much else about that. Let's go ahead and grab the Regen Orb, and then I'm just going to suggest we walk away from that little confrontation. Nova's going to be able to poke us a lot. Murky's going to be able to do a lot of damage. We need to go for some seeds, and we're definitely not in the right spot. So I'm just going to go ahead and suggest to go for the top ones. We're also not level 10, which means we got to try to avoid engagement until at least we can get a little bit of parity here with heroic abilities. Let's go ahead and grab that Regen Orb. So we need to drink a little bit, which will give us a couple little more chunks of XP. And then I'm going to go ahead and return to the top lane and try to leech that XP as well to make sure we're getting most of it. There's another healing orb there. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And that's one of the things you're going to have to do with this build of Thrall. You definitely want to build them up as much as possible. I'm just going to jump here on the Terror. Try to do as much damage as I can. The enemy Nova is somewhere near here. We're going to avoid that owl. Not a big deal. Oh, but we are going to get caught right there. But no big deal. We'll just drink as when we drink, we get a little bit of shieldage. And then we can just unleash our combo, although that was a bad time to kick as we did end up on the wrong side of that guy. Let's go ahead and unleash the combo and drink a little bit more, get more shieldage, get more fun. As you can see, they're mostly just tanking. That is the idea. Let's go ahead and engage here. We can actually sit on the Starfall all day and not really take too much damage. We can try to be super aggressive. I don't think that's a good idea. I think she's trying to lure us out. We're going to be able to slow Leoric again. We're going to try to bait. Jumping in on Tyrande really deeply. We are going to be able to body block her a little bit. Can we get the slowdown? Yes, we can. We're going to have to drink. And here comes the fire. We do burn her, but now I got to protect my friendly Tassadar because he is getting attacked by Leoric. Great engagement there from Thrall. Manages to actually separate him. Awful spot to go to go get mines there. We're gonna be able to walk through these, eat them so that no one else gets hurt. We need somebody on that immediately. I might have to go back there because if that wilts, that is going to be embarrassing. Tassadar seems to say he's got it. I'm going to have my faith in him, so I'm going to engage here on Leoric, do my whole burst of damage. He does get stunned, but he can actually walk away with his little Banshee nonsense. So for now, I'm going to just try to make sure I get the last little bit here. I'm going to try to actually go in Nova. Can we get her? No, we cannot. She's going to walk away. We are level 10, which means we're going to be grabbing our keg. Wandering keg. Why? Because I like it better than the other one. There's really no objective reason. I was trying to come in here to peel for Thrall. That does not seem like a good thing. So now, for the moment being, we're just going to hit our keg and just get out. We're just going to casually walk away like it's not a big deal. And I'm actually going to be forced to go all the way back home to make sure I get a little bit of health on top of topping out with that brew, which I believe they fixed finally, so it happens automatically. Our Terror is doing a little bit of damage in the bottom lane, but it's actually going to be kind of wasted because we don't have any support from the friendly team, as we had a couple dead people, and of course I was engaged in the top trying to deny some seeds to the enemy team. As you can see, I did not succeed. They're getting the new Terror, and Nova plus Murky down here are going to do a lot of damage. On top of the fact that they now have Tyrande, this is a really, really dead Tassadar. Nothing I could have done there. I was trying to be brave and engage. Seems like a terrible idea though. There might be more minions coming this way. We can actually get these guys right now. Let's make sure we do the burn. And again, we're just going to drink. Just drinking. One of the builds that I've seen some more successful Chens do, it's a little bit more damage on your flying kick, but I can't play that because I get killed immediately. So this is what I try to do for the moment being, be a little bit tanky, looks at the enemy team and does come down here. They kill our fort. We can sort of engage here a little bit, but we got to sort of be careful, both for that Leoric grab plus that stun that we actually almost walked into. I'm going to casually walk in here and just start drinking. Just be like, hey, what's up, man? And then wait a couple seconds, jump on Nova, get that kick smash on all of them, and then drink again if I can. Great sundering, but we do get stunned there. We're going to be able to actually do a lot of damage to Leoric and try to get ourselves a little bit positioned here. Great couple of thousand heals. We're going to be able to actually get the kill on the Leoric right here because he overextended. And now Nova, it's a little bit out of position, but of course they're distracting us as that Terror grabs the kill on the top forward. And now what I want to do is just come in here and kill this thing really quick so I can get that Region Orb and then mount up and go defend our keep, as that is the important structure. You can see that the Terror drops the seed. We got to go here immediately, try to kick it, do a little bit of a kick smash, and drink it with the Fire Breath just to make sure we can kill it. 2 seconds till we can drink again. It looks like Lily out of position. We're going to try to save her, but that's going to be rough. She's really low on health. Gets a hit from Tyrande. Can we go in there and try to body block? We try, but we do not succeed. And now we're just going to sit here and drink. Let them do a little bit of damage. So let's mock them a little bit as they're not really going to be able to kill me. Here comes Thrall for the engagement. Can we get anything happening? We're going to be able to slow them down, do a little bit of damage, basically force Nova back. We're going to drink for now, see if we can get him in a good spot. We do get stunned right there. Okay, here we go. Here is going to come the push back into tower range. Can we get these guys out? It looks like we can get a little bit of nonsense, but we do take a lot of damage, and we're forced all the way back as we hit up the healing wall. Let's go ahead and drink. Great engagement there from Thrall, but I really can't go do any more follow through. Let's go ahead and jump here on Leoric. We're doing so much damage. We do get stunned on top of the Bufferfish. Try to drink, unable to, and Leoric gets away, and then Murky as well. As you can see, they're really, really low health. Those storms trying to come out, not enough. And it looks like we have, who is that? Lily's back in the game. That's what she was disconnecting before. We are level 13 to 15, not looking great right now as the enemy team continues to get the domain of the map, and we just sort of sustain here in the middle. Let's go ahead and grab enough to share and fortify and brew shields nearby allied heroes. The idea there that now our position is going to be good enough to maybe help our Thrall do this engagement. You can see there from the stats, 5 kills to 7, fairly even. Although hero damage was 18,000 for Thrall, 21,000 for Nova, and of course 110,000 for the enemy Merc as far as siege damage goes. Let's go ahead and make sure we kill this. I'm just going to continue to try to grab Region Orbs whenever I can, on top of helping the mercenaries. It looks like Murky's egg is down on the bottom lane, and for now we're going to try to come in here where I think Leoric is. There he is. I'm just going to try to engage, do a little bit of damage, and just drink up, make sure I'm drinking all the stuff. And then just try to fight him for seeds, although his position has been excellent the whole time. It looks like we do have the Abathur copy of Nova doing a ton of damage. We're going to take so much damage, nothing I can do there. We get blown up as we did get focused. I was kind of hoping the friendly team was going to engage a little bit better, but they focused on the Shadow Nova clone. As you can see, Thrall going really deep on Leoric, almost getting the kill. But Lily bot not responding the way she's supposed to. I think somebody should ping her. Maybe Thrall should ping her. I wanted to ping her, but it's a little too late. I thought he came back for some reason. But anyway, we do die, which is devastating. We do have 44,000 damage taken compared to Leoric 43, but we've died one more time than he has, and of course the enemy team now with 8 kills. As they come in here, great starfall, though Tyrande gets stunned there by the boss. Leoric chasing, and here comes the triple tap on bot Lily. She does heal one more time, but gets taken down immediately. And now we're in a lot of trouble. The enemy team about to grab the next arrow, and we need to make some moves. We're definitely behind in XP, 3 levels. It's going to make it really difficult for us to team fight. So the only thing we got going on for us is try to do the objective as effectively as we can. Of course, we're definitely lacking damage. On top of having a DP, an AFK Lily, a bot Lily, we have way too many supports. We have Abby, we have Tassadar, we have Lily, and of course this Tassadar is trying his best to do as much damage as he can, but it's really not enough on those team fights, particularly when we have the level difference. Maybe if we didn't have the level difference, it would be a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and drink up. I'm imagining Murky's going to leave his little egg anytime soon. No, he doesn't. So I'm just going to try to come back. Oh, Thrall going really deep. I don't like that at all. Let's go ahead and jump on Murky, trying to get the kill on him, and then make sure we follow him so he does not get the last killing blow on Thrall. We do finally do enough damage to pick up the kill there. And now Thrall really low. Let's go ahead and drink. We do get stunned, which is unfortunate. Jumping in here on Tyrande, just basically zoning her out as best we can, and then we're going to resume our little drinkage, although we are going to get stunned by the enemy, by the boss. We're taking so much damage, man. I'm just trying to basically drink up here, but it's really not going to be able to, and I'm going to die. But, oh, here comes the drink, unable to. Lily did her best to try to keep me up, even though she's a bot. On top of the shields, we do get a kill on Murky thanks to the enemy, the neutral golem. That stun misses, but Tassadar managing to grab as many seeds as he can before he just straight up dies. The enemy team already has a terror, 13 seconds, maybe they'll let it wilt. Looks like bot Lily trying to run away here as Murky just stabs her and harasses her with that slime. She does walk him into port range, but manages to finally get out of there as the enemy Nova came in here. Stealth trying to get the last shot, and we are barely alive, says Lily as she walks back into the altar to top off. We need somebody to grab the terror. We need to defend their push here in the middle lane as well as the bottom lane with all those mercs and the terror. So looking really dire at the moment. For the moment being, I'm just going to try to dive in. I think Abby might be the best option to go for the terror. I'm going to try to engage here, but again, remember, these guys can actually blow me up by focusing me. So this is actually not the greatest thing. Let's go ahead and join in here, do our little combo, do a little bit of damage, walk away as we are healing Leoric by staying in there. Drink up, make sure we shield Abby a little bit, and now I'm actually just going to push these guys back for a little bit. Just get out. Just please get out. Well, we take so much damage with the triple tap. It's devastating. I was trying to give my teammates a little bit of breathing room. Did not work. Abathur standing in the Starfall is going to get taken down immediately, as well as Tasso there on the top lane. Now this Terror should be able to just kill the core. They can be jerks and go kill all the things, but within him and Tyrande plus the minions, this should be a good game. We're going to grab whatever, Boulder Flavor, because we're not going to use it, but I wanted to get our talent. And that should be good game unless something magical happens with Thrall and his Sundering. It doesn't look like he's going to do it, though. 20% core, and there it is. Ooh, 5 kills to 15. We sort of got stumped a little bit team comp, a little bit the bots. Anyway, my name is Al. I hope you enjoyed that game. I'm glad to be back, and we'll see you all tomorrow.